brothers. My name is Dimesh Sharma and welcome on my channel Let's Study Children. Today we are going to read a story or learn a story of तेनाली रामा. Yes, आज की वीडियो में हम तेनाली रामा की स्टोरी पढ़ेंगे और and the name of that book is Tales of Tenali Rama. I am reading this story from this book. You can also buy this book. Okay, so without wasting time, let's start our video. The title of the story is Water in the Sword. Vijayanagar kingdom was ruled by a number of dynasties for hundreds of years. King Krishnadev Rai established a large museum to display valuable and exceptional articles and accomplishments of each dynasty. He appointed trained personnel to maintain the museum. One day the king was on the inspection round of the museum. He was accompanied with his courtiers. Suddenly he stopped in front of the sword of his ancestor, Naresh Nayak. The courtiers started highlighting and appreciating the sword. When they found the king intently watching it, they also started talking of Naresh Nayak too, along with his sword. King Krishnadev Rai asked a minister, "What specialty have you noticed in this sword?" The minister started saying, "My lord, this is not just a sword, but it represents the act of valor of your ancestors. The sword has a shining glitter like silver." The king looked at Senapati. He said, "My lord, this is not just a sword, but it is the invaluable diamond which had chopped the enemies like vegetables." The king was extremely happy to hear words of praises for the ancestral sword. The Purohit, as well as the other courtiers, left no stone unturned in singing praises about it. Suddenly, the minister saw that Tenali Rama did not say anything. He raised his voice so that the king would hear him and asked, "Why are you standing quietly, Tenali Rama? Won't you say something in praise of the ancestral sword?" "Water," said Tenali Rama. "Water?" The courtiers were surprised. King was infuriated. "This is disgusting, Tenali Rama. Don't insult the sword," said the minister and cast a look towards Krishna Rai. "How can you see water in the sword, which is more precious than the entire wealth of the world?" Krishnadev Rai also could not tolerate this humiliation of his ancestral sword for long. He was filled with rage. He looked towards Tenali Rama and said, "Tenali Rama, you have crossed the limits and have become stubborn. If you do not prove within a week that what you have seen in this sword is correct, I shall get beheaded." The courtiers felt that Tenali Rama would not be able to save himself this time. They all looked at each other and smiled. When the king was about to leave the court, Tenali Rama stood up and requested him with folded hands. "My lord, may I seek your permission to be permitted to stay in the museum for a week?" The king thought for a moment and then granted the permission. On the eighth day, the court was packed with people. All the courtiers were sure that Tenali Rama would not be able to prove himself. Certainly, he will be sentenced to death. Everyone waited eagerly for his arrival. After half an hour of the court procedures, Tenali Rama entered with a familiar smile on his face. He was followed by the three employees of the museum who carried the bundles of books on their head. All the courtiers were surprised, but Tenali Rama kept the bundles of the books in front of Krishna Dev Rai. He opened the bundles and said, "My lord, I have brought these old books from the museum to prove my words." The king was astonished and tried to say something, but Tenali Rama said, "These books are full of the stories of bravery about your ancestors who have used this fabulous sword against their enemies, but it is also mentioned that they have defeated them so badly that they could only ask for water." He took out another book which mentioned that the enemies were destroyed because of the sharpness of the sword, which was like water. Tenali Rama was going to open the third book. Then the king said, "Tenali Rama, I understood the meaning of the water in the sword. I know that the sword is useless even if it is made of diamond or silver without having its sharpness like water." Yes, it's true. I realize what you meant to see in this word when you said water. The king embraced him. All the courtiers were disheartened. So, my dear friends and brothers, this is the story, and I will soon come in the next video with a new topic. Till then, keep learning, keep laughing, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, then please click on the subscribe button and don't forget to click on the bell icon and click all notifications. Thanks for watching this video.